The Great Chicago Fire of 1871. The Chicago Fire of 1871, also called the Great Chicago Fire, burned from October 8th to October 10th, 1871, and destroyed thousands of buildings, killed an estimated 300 people, and caused an estimated $200 million in damage. Legend has it a cow kicked over a lantern in a barn and started the fire, but other theories hold that humans or even a meteor might have been responsible for the event that left an area of about 4 miles long and about a mile wide of the Windy City, including the business district, in ruins. Following the blaze, reconstruction efforts began quickly and spurred great economic developments of population growth. In October 1871, dry weather and abundance of wooden buildings, streets, and sidewalks made Chicago vulnerable for fire. The Great Chicago Fire began on the night of October 8 and around a barn located on the property of Patrick and Catherine O'Leary at 137 DeKoven Street on the city's southwest side. Legend holds that the blaze started when the family's cow knocked over a lantern. However, Catherine denied this charge, and the true cause of the fire has never been determined. What is known is that the fire quickly grew out of control and moved rapidly north and east toward the city's center. The fire burned widely throughout the following day, finally coming under control on October 10th when rain gave a needed boost to firefighters' efforts. The Great Chicago Fire left an estimated 300 people dead and 100,000 others homeless. More than 17,000 structures was destroyed and damages was estimated at $200 million. The disaster prompted an outbreak of looting and lawlessness. Companies of soldiers were summoned to Chicago, and martial law was declared on October the 11th, ending 3 days of chaos. Martial law was lifted several weeks later. The month after the fire, Joseph Medal was elected mayor after promising to institute stricter buildings and the fire codes, a pledge that may have helped him win the office. His victory might also be attributed to the fact that most of the city's voting records was destroyed in the fire, so it is next to impossible to keep people from voting more than once. Despite the fire's devastation, much of Chicago's physical infrastructure, including its transportation system, remained intact. Reconstruction efforts began quickly and spurred great economic development and population growth. As architects laid the foundation for a modern city featuring the first world skyscrapers at the time of the fire, Chicago's population was approximately 324,000. Within 9 years, there was some 500,000 Chicagoans. By the 1890s, the city was a majority economic and transportation hub with an estimated population of more than 1 million people. In America, only New York City had a larger population at the time. In 1893, Chicago hosted the World Columbian Exposition, a tourist attraction visited by some 27.5 million people. Today, the Chicago Fire Department Training Academy is located on the site of O'Leary property where the Great Chicago Fire started. In 1997, the Chicago City Council passed a resolution honoring Catherine, an Irish immigrant who died in 1895, and her cow.